Guys, Robert Winry here. So today I'm going to do a tutorial on making custom armors and clothing for Khash, mainly with to fit her certain body type. So to start this up, we're just going to need three different mods for Skyrim. So we're going to need the CBBE. This is the body type I use when creating Khash's body type and the armors and clothing for her. The next we're going to need is Body Slide and Outfit Studio. The main thing we need is Outfit Studio. That's the one that's going to create everything for us. And lastly, we need a piece of armor or clothing that fits the CBE body type and has a body slide. The body slide is the most important part. Usually with armors or clothing like this, there'll be a standalone armor piece, and then sometimes if they don't have a body slide, somebody will make a body slide conversion of that. That's with like a few files of custom armor cachewares, but for this one, serious business, it's all there, so it's just a nice and easy one. I will like to say, heads up, the only thing I do change about Khash's type is her body. The hands and feet stay exactly the same. You don't have to worry about that. So, once we have all those downloaded, the next thing we'll need is actually a file from Khash the Argonian. So it's a new file and it'll be under miscellaneous and it's titled Khash's Body Slide. This is pretty much the preset we'll use to create her body type to keep it constant in the game, and we're going to use that in Outfit Studio. So, once we have that pulled up, we're going to go ahead and go to our Skyrim data folder to Calentine Tools, Body Slide, and then we're going to actually go to Outfit Studio. I believe that if you're on Skyrim Special Edition, it needs to be 64, and if it's Legendary Edition, it's just the regular. So for me, since I only use Special Edition, I'm going to do 64. And once that is up, we're going to go ahead and press this button right here, the one with the body with the little arrow on it. This will bring up a list of the different outfits we have for Body Slide and Outfit Studio. Generally, there will be if you're picking a outfit that has like a huge pack with it, such as multiple outfits, hands or feet and such like that, then once you click it, it's going to come up with a list like this, and pretty much you'll click the piece you want. However, for this one, it's just a simple click and it's there. And as you can see, it's a standard body type. The next thing we're going to do is go to Slider, and we're going to go to Load Preset. Pretty much this is where we'll find that Khash preset from before. Once you do get that Khash preset, you'll need to put it in Slider Presets, and see, it is right there. So we're going to go ahead and go back to that. Scroll down to Khash preset, press OK, and see, it is now at Khash's body type. One thing though I always need to do with these certain when making a new outfit, I'm not sure why it does this, but I always need to change neck seam, and we'll want to bring this up to 100. I'm not totally sure what this does, but if you keep it at 0, there will be a line in her neck where there's just nothing there, so we'll need that to be at 100. Once we're done with that, we're going to go to File and Export. The main thing to keep in mind with this is the NIF files. The regular NIF, it will just have the outfit. So say an outfit that shows no skin, you'll want to click on this one. With reference though, the reference being the body. So since this outfit has her showing her arms and chest area, we'll want to click on the NIF with reference. Once we do that, we'll type in our file name. I just keep this as test armor. I've already saved it. And so we're just going to replace that. And that's all we need from Outfit Studio. The next thing you'll want to do is actually make sure you have these meshes saved. I went ahead and kept them in the area I kind of keep Khash's stuff at. You can see I've already put down KTA test, and it's right there. And you'll want to make sure you do the same thing with the textures. I've already put the textures for this certain outfit up in here. You can see it also is KTA texture test. And they're all there. So the next thing we want to do is open up the creation kit. So give me one moment. thinking, it's thinking, it's thinking. And we'll want to click the little folder and just click on cache. We don't want to press set as active file. We want it to just be plugin file. Because of this, active file means you are going to be changing this file. We don't want to do that. We want to create a patch for Khash the Argonian, so you don't have to recreate this every time Khash is updated. All you have to do is just get the new update and make sure your patch is active. So then we'll press OK. It tells us we don't have an active file, which is good. We don't want an active file, and we press yes. And now it's going to be loading up the files. Alrighty, so the next thing we'll want to do is actually create the textures for this. So I'm going to go ahead and, you can look up the texture set right here, or you can go to all and just press to type in the texture set. I believe for this one, I'm just going to try and find the farm clothes texture. So I just put in farm, scroll around a bit, and there we go. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate. Click on it twice and it will let you edit it. So make sure you go ahead and change it. So I'm going to change the KTA test. And I'm not going to type this in yet since I don't know which piece this is going to be. So let's go and edit. And then we'll want to find our folder that will be the textures from before. So we can see here is this one. We're going to go ahead and put in the other parts of it. Just to let you all know, usually this is the certain layout, that's the word, layout for these files. We have the regular diffuse. This is where the colored parts will be. I'm not too sure. I don't know much about textures, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy to just type these in. Since this seems to be the main outfit, I'm just going to put down main outfit texture. We'll press OK. And it's going to tell you if, since this ID, the form's ID has changed, if you'll want to create a new form. Since we duplicated this, we don't need to. So we're going to press no. Keep in mind, though, that if you just clicked twice on the regular outfit without duplicating it, you'll want to press yes, or else you're going to be changing that texture set, and we do not want that. And it'll ask if you're sure. Yes, I am sure. So next thing, actually this becomes much more easier. We're going to go to show only active forms. Active meaning ones we have actually edited on this file. We're going to put KTA, always pronouncing that wrong, huh? And we're going to do the exact same thing with duplicating. And once again, we're going to find the next one. And I'm going to go ahead and name this one full. No. Yes. Do it again. And you'll want to do this every time for the different parts there are in this. Just a heads up, some files, some texture files will not have this last one that's just black and white. I believe that's more for a reflective look. I'm not 100% sure, but some files don't have it, and that's totally fine. Now that we have all the textures ready, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create an armor add-on. This pretty much keeps track of all the all the meshes information. So generally, I find it easier to find an outfit I kind of want to replicate as stat-wise. So for this one, I'm going to go and do Thieves Guild. I'm going to click Thieves Guild Curious, duplicate, and edit. And then for this one, we're going to want to go to female. So we're going to click on the select, edit, and then we are going to go to the KTA tests in the mesh files, and we're going to click on the test armor. And you can see right here, all of it is there. And next thing we do is a bit of a mismatch game as we try and figure out which ones go where. Pretty much you'll want to make sure all these files are the right ones for that. That seems to be the correct one. That is for the pauldron, so we'll go ahead and this it really is just a matching game. Sometimes it's impossible to find the certain area one goes. Sometimes it's super easy. I believe that's the correct one. Sometimes it's super easy, like skirt, and we had a texture file named skirt, and bada bing bada boom. Hopefully the rest will be easy. I'm not too sure. Yep, nope, that ain't right. There we go. Next is the legs. I think that's correct. Let me make sure. Yep, that last one was the right one. Corset. That's probably this one. No, that is not. Alrighty, so that looks to be all of them. We'll press OK. Since this one is just gonna be for Khash, this is pretty optional. Actually, never mind, it's not optional, after thinking through it. But what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna go over to this list of additional races and unclick every single one except for Khash's race. Alright, and let's find Khash's rate. There it is. KTA race, Khash race. We'll click that. You can also put it up here too. That works as well. And we'll press OK. No, we don't need new form. And let's go ahead and save here. Generally on Creation Kit, you do want to save very often. And for this one, we'll need to go ahead and name our patch. We're going to go ahead and name it KTA Test Armor Patch. And press save. So now that that's over with, we actually have to create the armor now. So we're going to go ahead and go to armor. And once again, I'm going to look up Thieves Guild. That's not how you spell Thieves Guild. So the armor Thieves Guild Curious. We're going to go ahead and duplicate that. And now we want to go ahead and make sure to erase all this. You can actually see where Khash's Thieves Guild outfit is here too. But we're going to go ahead and delete that. We're going to go ahead and rename it as KTA Test Armor. And we're actually going to name that the same here. Generally, if you wanted to have a name, we would want to have a better name in the game. Like this outfit, actually in the main file, is called Small Traveling Armor, and that's where you would put that here. And we'll keep the value at 0, and always make sure we do not want this to be playable. Hi, this is Robert Winry from the future. So I was actually wrong. You do want to make sure this is clicked as playable. If you don't, it will not appear in your inventory. So the next thing we need to do is go ahead and drop the piece of armor the armor add-on for this we just made, and set it in there. So what we're going to go ahead and do, we'll find the test armor we just made, the armor add-on, and we'll just drag and drop it. After that, we can go ahead and press OK. We do not want a new form. There we go. And that should be it. So what we're going to go ahead and do next is we're going to go ahead and make sure to save. And we're actually going to go ahead and test it out in the game. Okay, so for this next part I got a bit distracted, but so there's just going to be voiceover. Pretty much once you're in the game, you want to go ahead and type in console command with help with the item's name. And you can actually see it came up in a bit. It should come up with the ID of the item. You can see the armor 0D005906 KTA test armor. We'll go ahead and do a player add item and then the test ID. And then we're going to go ahead and press 1. That's going to put the item in our inventory. So you can actually see the armor is in here. And so what we're going to do is talk to Khash. Trade. Actually, yes, Khash. And we're going to go ahead and give her the armor. And you can see now Khash is wearing it in all its glory. So yeah, that's how you make armor for Khash. Very simple and super easy. I hope that was good to follow along. This is my first time making a tutorial video like this. If it's not clear, let me know and I will definitely post an update that's hopefully more clear. And if you have any questions or it's just not working, let me know in the comments and I will reply and help you as soon as possible. And thanks for watching.